What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Getting into this episode of GH, I'm gonna try to keep this short. Because I just felt like this wasn't a major, nothing major, too major happened in this episode, in my opinion. Felt like a filler. To an extent. I ain't gonna talk about the BLQ and Chase stuff because I didn't. I'm gonna be real. I didn't care for that scene. I really did. Like them just talking about what if he get ALS, what if she get it, whatever. I didn't care. I feel like Elizabeth needs to fall back from Finn. I understand she want to be a support system for him and all this, that, and the other, but that man got family. He still got his brother. He still got Alexis. He still got his meetings. I feel like Liz needs to fall back from that. I ain't gonna front though. Butterscotch brownies that Aiden made for Violet, that sound good as hell. I ain't never in my life had butterscotch brownies before. I could imagine how that tastes. I could just imagine. I kept trying to imagine when it was first mentioned how that would taste. 'Cause I never had them. I just usually had the normal fudge brownies. I never had butterscotch. Like that sounds intriguing. It sounded like some interesting flavors. But yeah, I just feel like Liz got enough going on. With her being a head nurse, her dealing with stuff with her kids that we don't get to see. I feel like she got enough on her plate. She can't add Finn's issues on top of that. And you know what bothers me? What are we? Day 4? We're almost 5 days in to Pride. And GH hasn't done shit with Pride so far. Like, where's Aiden's storyline? We're not really seeing anything, with Christina and Blaze other than them now arguing with each other or Christina railing at her. So where's Felix? You know what I'm saying? Like, we have no Pride LGBT storylines going on in this Pride month. Like, that's despicable. In my opinion. Where's Terry? Like, you know what I'm saying? What about her and Yuri and stuff? It's weird. It's like, so we're not gonna celebrate that. Like, we're not gonna show nothing. We're not gonna show the LGBT, couples that we have up here. Like, we're not gonna do nothing. Zilch, nada. Okay. Like, we're not gonna meet Aiden's new man. Like, nothing. Like, just zilch. But yeah, it sucks. But yeah, I just want Liz away from Finn. I just feel like he is draining her energy at this point. My personal opinion. Like, I feel like everything about Finn is draining. To be completely honest. There's no chemistry there. And my thing is too, I understand alcohol wasn't Finn's problem. I get that, but we all know when you've had an addiction, alcohol can definitely fuel that other addiction. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can get you, once you start drinking and get liquored up, you can start going back to that whatever other addiction that you were doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still an addiction. So I understand, good for him that he's doing 2 meetings a day. Good for him. You know what I'm saying? I hope he kicks his demons. I really do. I know that he going through it with his father dying and stuff. I get that. But I feel like Liz has already dealt with this type of situation before and she don't need to be dealing with this shit again. You know what I'm saying? She been through this with Lucky. We don't need to see it again. I'm just saying, like, she need to just walk away from him. So anyway, moving on from that. So Drew has time to go and consult Carly about him running for Congress or whatever, but he still has not spoken to Sam yet. Why does he talk to everybody about what he's doing except for the mother of his child? Like, I feel like he should be talking with Sam because he's sitting here talking to Carly about how his running for Congress could affect her because her name might pop up and they might be asking her questions, but what about the mother of your child? What about your daughter? Like, what about paparazzi taking photos of her and being in the press all up in her business and her face? What about that? Like, I'm just saying, like, he should be talking to Sam about this. That should have been the first person he went to see. I'm just saying. I guess Sam and, Scout are always the last to know things, I guess. Normally, I would say Drew doesn't have a snowball's chance in hell of winning. But with the way politics is going now, I wouldn't be surprised if he actually won. I wouldn't be shocked by that. Like, not at all. I wouldn't be shocked if he won. Because you got politicians who get in all type of legal shit and they still can run. So if they can still run, I suppose Drew can still run. Which is insane in my book. Totally insane. I just feel like Drew would make a ass congressman. Like, I just feel like he would suck. Personally speaking. Like, if this was real life and you brought Drew to me as a candidate, I would not vote for him for a number of reasons. His criminal past is not the number one reason why I wouldn't. It's just, he doesn't strike confidence in me as a political key figure. Like, he just does not. He doesn't exude that. You know what I'm saying? But I get where Carly was trying to tell him, like, at least try, even if you fail. I agree. A try beats a failure. I agree. But I wouldn't vote for his ass. Like, you got to be on some type of special narcotic to vote for him. I'm just saying. So anyway, moving on from that. After watching Jagger scenes with Sonny today, I'm convinced that Anna's doing the right thing as far as not telling Jagger. For one, I'm not big on her telling him anything. I'm not big on her sharing any information with him. Because let's be real, Jagger didn't share any information, key information with her when he came back to Port Charles. He knew Jason ass was alive. He knew Jason infiltrated Pikeman. He never told Anna about any of that stuff, and they were supposed to be working together. And he never told her none of that. So why should she have to share information with him? I wouldn't share nothing at all. And my whole thing is too, look, Jagger's an idiot. Like, he looks very incompetent. Like, the way he rolled up in there on Sonny, I could arrest him right now. But you're not going to arrest him because you ain't got no damn evidence. You don't have irrefutable proof that he called that hit. All you have is the fact that the two gunmen are people who work for an organization that he allegedly did business with probably years ago. That does not tie him to this. You have nothing that ties him to it. So you couldn't arrest him even if you wanted to. So I feel like he went in there and he was being too hasty, and I see why Anna won't confide in him. I feel like Valentine would run circles around Jagger. I feel like he's too impulsive. He thinks he knows everything. He's a hothead, and he doesn't think logically. He just goes with what he thinks what he thinks he knows, based off of very little evidence or no evidence at all. You know what I'm saying? It's like, he's an idiot. He's a hack. I see why she wouldn't tell him nothing, because that whole scene with him, Sonny, and Diane was laughable. Oh, I could take you in. No, you can't, because if you did, you would have. If you could, you would have. Even Diane ran circles around him. And if Diane can run circles around Jagger, what the hell do you think Valentine would do? I wouldn't tell him nothing about that. Absolutely not. Jagger's an idiot. I don't trust Anna 100% because it's so funny how she feels like Jason is protecting Sonny still or whatever, but she's the last person who should be throwing stones, because look at everything she did to protect Peter August. She did everything in her power at one point to protect him, and she didn't even know him that long. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jason and Sonny they've been thick as thieves for 2+ decades. Of course, he always gonna ride for Sonny because he know deep down Sonny didn't order that hit. He know him. Even if Sonny is pissed off at him, he know what Sonny would do, what he's capable of. You know what I'm saying? So Anna need to go sit down somewhere. I don't trust her in that aspect that I feel like she would protect Valentine if push came to shove. I don't trust her because I think she might. It's not out of the realm for her to do something like that. She keeps saying, oh, I could get the evidence or whatever. Valentine, I could use my love, his love for me against him or whatever. Maybe she can, but she got to be pretty damn convincing, because Valentine ain't no slouch, and neither is Anna for that matter. But you're playing a dangerous game here. This is chess. You know what I'm saying? You got to be very careful when you're playing chess with somebody who's pretty much a chess master. You got to be very careful. It's a sticky situation, but I'm glad she know that he runs Pikeman pretty much now. Now she know. I I agree with her of why she's not trying to be so quick to arrest Valentine, because she ain't got no real proof. All she has was the fact that he answered the phone. That's not proof. And she didn't record the conversation. So she ain't got nothing to go off at this. You're going to need way more than that in the court. You know, in the courthouse, you're going to need way more than that for irrefutable proof to lock somebody up. I don't know why Jason thought he was going to be able to get that proof. Cause I'm like, sir, how you plan on getting that? The only person getting close enough to Valentine to get some answers would be Anna. He would let his guard down around her eventually. You know what I'm saying? He does it sometimes. Like, he lets that guard down around her. He's like putty when it comes to that woman. Because we all know Anna, you know, she got that ill nana down there. So anyway, moving on from that. I definitely get where Carly coming from. Because she knows Sonny well enough to know that the reason, you know, for him to even come to her house and swear that he had nothing to do with trying to shoot Jason, she know deep down that he still care about Jason. We all know he do. It's just that low dosage and, you know, his paranoia that's making him think that. Plus that whole FBI informant thing that's making him, you know, trust Jason less. I'm not surprised that, you know, he wanted to clear his name by that. But at the same time, he's sticking firm on the fact that he don't want Jason around him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like is very realistic with Sonny, because no mob boss is gonna want an FBI informant around him. Like, come on, FBI. If you found out your right hand man is an informant, you would have been took him out, no question. You know what I'm saying? That's the business. That's the nature of the business. You know, so I can't say I blame Sonny per se, even though, you know, Jason's trying to protect Carly ass, but still, FBI informant. You know, that's risky business right here. Like. But Sonny also got to start thinking, like, if Jason wanted to take your ass out, he would have did it by now. Not only take you out by boom, boom, he would have had you locked up by now. I mean, Jason knows everything about that organization. He knows where literally all the bodies are buried. So Sonny needs to take that into an account. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought. And I will see you all later. Have a great day. Have a great night. Peace.